the amazing nighttime sky, the beautiful, crisp, fresh air.
People walk by. You get to know your neighbors.
Very serene. At night, it's absolutely beautiful. You can see the stars.
It's not just the clean air, the clean water, the no crime, it's the people.
I wanted a place that had, of course, all the accoutrements with the weather and the water. I recognize that living in Arizona is all about living with or without water. You don't have water, you don't live there.
It's a wonderful little community, and the fact that there is water here, we've never lacked for water, never lacked for good quality water, which is very important.
The biggest reasons that I came here was the clean air, low crime, and a great water system.
Yarnell, a little piece of heaven, an hour and a half from Phoenix, the best kept secret in Arizona.
Our aquifer is located in Peoples Valley, just north of Yarnell. We share it with the Peoples Valley Water Company. In talking to folks with the Arizona Department of Water Resources, it is some of the sweetest water in Arizona. We have a very large aquifer, and it could sustain not only this community, but also handle growth.
From mountain to faucet, it is the most pristine water I've seen in my 45 years in the water industry.
A group of concerned residents decided they wanted to form an actual water company and develop a resource that could sustain the company into the future and develop a town around water.
The Yarnell Water Improvement Association was started in 1974.
One of the most interesting things about this very American story of a water company is it's a not-for-profit. It was formed by a group of men and women.
Our field operations folks, who are members, they're our customers, they live in this community, have a vested interest in the well-being of this company and the future of this community.
It's a not-for-profit company. There's nobody making money. It's largely financially based on the volunteer efforts of the board, and that is in its 5th decade. Our water, I think, is priced really well in the Arizona market. When you turn on your faucet every month, it's $32 to get started, and most of our residents and most of our membership only stay at that level.
I can't say enough good things about the water company. I live in the town of Cave Creek. I own my business up here, and in Cave Creek, before you even turn on a drop of water, my system is $50 per meter. So the water rates here in Yarnell are amazingly low.
Currently, we're in the middle of a $1.3 million reinvestment in our water infrastructure.
The water system is 40 years old. It was installed when there was little code on how to install a water system. And over 40 years, it's had deferred maintenance, reactionary maintenance, no real preventive maintenance.
The initial building of the water company was a Herculean task. They drilled through granite rock. They moved pipes over boulders, under boulders, through boulders. And today, we're back to doing that same work again as we're renewing the infrastructure. We're making a tremendous capital investment in the water company right now so that it will be here for the future residents of Yarnell.
Our rehabilitation includes replacing laterals, replacing meters, replacing water mains. All of this is going to make the company more efficient and provide better service to our customers and ultimately be more cost effective, which reflects directly in the costs to our customers.
One of the great things about the water system is we have sufficient flow and pressure to serve the everyday needs of the residents and support our fire department.
So in a small fire district, one of the issues you have is a small water company. And so when you have the relationship that we have with the Yarnell Water, we know that when we show up on a scene to put a fire out, either wildland or we go to a structure fire, we'll have pressure and it'll be ready to go so we don't have any issues.
It's a remarkable story. They took a really vacant desert landscape and tapped into an aquifer, and were able to develop a water supply that has sustained the town since then.
We have plenty of recreational opportunities as well. There's lots of places to bicycle. There's lots of places to off-road. We're in the mountains, so there's places to hike. Other places that you can visit, such as the memorial to the Granite Mountain Hot Shots.
There's all different kinds of people. There's artists, there's writers, there's musicians, and you know, there's so much to do here if you choose to.
I really love my daily walks here. Everybody always has time for you, to speak with you.
Yarnell's a great place to live. It's a secure place to live. You know your environment, and you know the people that live around you.
Yarnell is my getaway. It gets me away from the hustle and bustle and the pressures of living in the city of Phoenix.
Yarnell's a great place. We chose it as a second home simply because the neighbors are awesome. The weather is 20 degrees cooler than the valley. It gives us a great getaway from the summer heat.
I was looking for a place to live that had all the elements that I couldn't find elsewhere. And believe it or not, I found it in Yarnell.
The strength of this community to us is the neighborliness of the community. Just like any other American community, we might have some political differences, but I know my neighbors care about me, look out for me, and I do the same for them, and that's what makes Yarnell, Yarnell. And the water company is a big part of that ethos. That is exactly how the water company thinks about the community it serves.